Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you were watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out from Yemen to share with you. We have reports that the Houthis have struck another cargo ship in the Gulf of Aden. This is off the coast of Yemen. The MV Verbena cargo ship. Here's a photo here for you. This photo is just for reference. I don't know if this is the exact one that was hit, but we've got reports that 3 missiles have struck the MV Verbena. Just yesterday, there was a fire on board damaging the ship, and unfortunately, we have a report that one of the crew members have been severely injured. Okay, so this is the second attack that I know of where we have a report that there's a crew member that was potentially killed in these attacks. I do have some unconfirmed reports that the MV Tudor that I just reported on the other day, there was another ship that was hit as well by ballistic missiles also. Had a crew member that could have potentially died. Okay, I was hearing some reports from that, but apparently the managers of that shipping company were saying that this was not true. So I don't know for sure if that happened, but for sure we know that this is the second time that we've had some sort of crew member that is harmed in these attacks. Okay, the last time this happened was probably back in March or April, somewhere around there. The last time that I remember reporting this. But definitely a major attack on this ship. Like I said, it was hit by 3 missiles. So things are getting out of control down here once again by Yemen. I'm sure I'm going to be doing lots and lots more reports coming out from here. There's even more information coming out today regarding this MV Tudor that was attacked the other day. We'll do a separate video on that most likely later today or tomorrow. But yeah, lots and lots of information coming out here. Lots of attacks starting to happen in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden once again. And these attacks are picking up heavily, okay? And I'm sure right now the U.S., along with its allies, the coalition forces, are getting tired of this. They want something to be done about this already. But obviously the Houthis have continued to state that they will continue these attacks and pick up their attacks as long as the Israelis continue their onslaught in the Gaza Strip, okay? That's the main reason why they are attacking all these ships, to put pressure on Israel to end their war against the Palestinian people over there and the Hamas organization, okay? So I want to talk some more about this today. First, we've got a report here on Reuters to go over. Houthi missile strikes set ship ablaze, injure 1 crew, U.S. military says. So this just came out yesterday. Missiles fired by Yemen's Houthi militants struck the Palau-flagged Verbena cargo ship in the Gulf of Aden on Thursday, sparking a fire and severely injuring 1 of her crew, U.S. Central Command said. The Iran-aligned, I don't know if it's supposed to be Houthis, have launched dozens of attacks on international shipping in the Red Sea region since November in solidarity with the Palestinians in the war between Israel and Hamas. Thursday's attack marked their second direct hit on a merchant ship in 2 days, and the group said its campaign would continue until hostilities in the Gaza Strip end. 3 missiles struck the Verbena on Thursday, sparking a fire and damaging the ship, United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations UKMTO agency said. While her crew fought the fire, an aircraft from the U.S. Navy's Philippine Sea warship medically evacuated the injured mariner to a partner force ship nearby for medical attention, U.S. Central Command said. I mean, look at how dangerous this situation is. They had to airlift one of the crewmen on board and transfer them over to a partner force ship for medical attention, okay? This is really bad. We've got innocent people on these ships being hit by these missiles that are targeting these cargo ships, and this is obviously a very bad situation for all these mariners who are trying to travel through the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. I'm very surprised that ships are still willing to travel through here, but these, like I said, these attacks are starting to pick up more heavily, and at some point this could put a halt to shipping, which is very dangerous. Reuters was not able to immediately to contact the Verbena's Polish manager. The vessel, loaded with wood construction material, was sailing to Italy at the time of the attack, CENTCOM said. Security and military sources said the Verbena still has power and steering capabilities, so apparently it's still able to move according to this information. But, being struck by three missiles, I'm surprised it's actually still able to continue moving. A day earlier, Yemen's Houthi militants took responsibility for small watercraft and missile attacks that left the Tudor, a Greek-owned cargo ship, taken in water and in need of rescue near Yemen's Red Sea port of Hodeidah. I did hear some news about this. I think Reuters was reporting that the U.S. supposedly destroyed some patrol boats that were Houthi patrol boats. I'm not sure if these were the ones that attacked the Tudor that I reported just the other day, but I was hearing some reports about that. The Philippines Department of Foreign Affairs condemned the assault on the Tudor, which had Filipino crew on board. Some media outlets have reported that one person died as a result of the attack on the Tudor. So this is what I was talking about. See, we've got some reports stating that somebody may have died on the Tudor when this thing came under attack the other day. This was another cargo ship, commercial ship, vessel that got hit just the other day. Greek shipping authorities said they had no confirmation of that. Manager Airlifted Shipping has not responded to Reuters' request for comment. Okay, so the Houthi campaign in the Red Sea region has disrupted global shipping, cascading delays and costs through supply chains. Militants have sunk one ship, seized another vessel, and killed 3 seafarers in separate attacks. Operations will not stop unless the aggression stops on the sea and the siege on the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip is lifted, Houthis said on Thursday. They claim to have also directly hit 2 other ships. UKMTO said the master of one of those reported an explosion near the vessel that did not cause any damage or injury. Reuters was not able to immediately verify the other account. So yeah, lots and lots of attacks on ships. The Houthis claiming that they supposedly directly hit more ships. And then we just heard not too long ago that the Dwight D. Eisenhower, they claimed that they supposedly struck that as well. So like I said, over the last few weeks here, definitely starting to see more successful strikes on ships and more attacks on ships, because there was a break, I want to say, for about 2 months where I wasn't really reporting what was going on down here with the Houthis, because there wasn't really too much information coming out of ships either coming under attack or actually directly hit. Now we're starting to see this happen a lot more again. Okay, so finally, while several near misses have been reported, the data would also say the Houthis are getting more successful with direct hits. Joshua Hutchinson, managing director of intelligence and risk for British maritime security firm Ombre, said in a post on LinkedIn. Very crazy, guys. I hope that this mariner, this sailor that got injured, I hope that they have a speedy recovery and that they survive this attack, because obviously, you know, no innocent people deserve to be hurt in these attacks, but that's the way the Houthis are you know, taking care of business down here when it comes to the Israelis targeting the Hamas organization in the Gaza Strip. And then we've also, like I've reported many times, I think we're up to like past 37,000 confirmed people that have been unfortunately killed in these attacks inside the Gaza Strip from the Israelis. So, you know, like I said, that's the reason why the Houthis are targeting these ships down here and trying to shut down commercial shipping, and especially ships that are going to Israel to port in their docks over there and bring them supplies. They're trying to shut that down completely as well. So I want to show you guys this also here from U.S. Central Command. We've actually got 2 posts from CENTCOM. Okay, 2 press releases from yesterday. Houthis strike MV Verbena in Gulf of Aden. U.S. Philippine Sea medically evacuates injured mariner. So this just coming out yesterday. Today, the Iran-backed Houthis launched 2 anti-ship cruise missiles, ASCM, into the Gulf of Aden. Both missiles struck MV Verbena, a Palawan-flagged Ukrainian-owned Polish-operated bulk carrier. MV Verbena most recently docked in Malaysia and was en route to Italy carrying wood construction material. MV Verbena reported damage and subsequent fires on board. The crew continues to fight the fire. One civilian mariner was severely injured in the attack. Aircraft from USS Philippine Sea, CG-58, medically evacuated the injured mariner to a partner force ship nearby for medical attention. This continued reckless behavior by the Iranian-backed Houthis threatens regional stability and endangers the lives of mariners across the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. The Houthis claim to be acting on behalf of Palestinians in Gaza, and yet they are targeting and threatening the lives of third country nationals who have nothing to do with conflict in Gaza. The ongoing threat to the ability to safely transit the region caused by the Houthis makes it harder to deliver critical assistance to the people of Yemen as well as to Gaza. U.S. CENTCOM will continue to act with partners to hold the Houthis accountable and degrade their military capabilities. So, I mean, obviously we've seen CENTCOM doing that, okay? U.S. CENTCOM forces have been launching strikes inside of Yemen repeatedly. U.S. led coalition forces, along with the UK, have launched multiple strikes inside of Yemen, has not degraded their capabilities to continue these strikes. We're still seeing the Houthis continue their attacks in the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden, and now again starting to see more direct hits, as I've been stating. So finally, I want to show you this one last post here from U.S. Central Command, one more press release update from June 13th, U.S. Central Command update. So it says here, in the past 24 hours, U.S. Central Command forces successfully destroyed one air defense sensor in a Houthi-controlled area of Yemen. Then U.S. CENTCOM forces successfully destroyed one Iranian-backed Houthi uncrewed surface vessel and two Houthi patrol boats in the Red Sea. So there's that confirmation of two Houthi patrol boats that have been destroyed, supposedly in an uncrewed surface vessel. That should be like a naval drone, okay? Separately, U.S. CENTCOM forces successfully destroyed one uncrewed aerial system launched from a Houthi-controlled area of Yemen over the Red Sea. So I would believe that'd be like an aerial drone, I believe. It was determined these systems presented an imminent threat to U.S. coalition forces and merchant vessels in the region. This action was taken to protect freedom of navigation and make international waters safer and more secure for U.S. coalition and merchant vessels. Additionally, Iranian-backed Houthis launched two anti-ship ballistic missiles, ASBMs, from a Houthi-controlled area of Yemen into the Red Sea. There were no injuries or significant damage reported by U.S. coalition or merchant vessels. Later, MV Verbena, a Palawan-flagged, Ukrainian-owned, Polish-operated bulk cargo carrier, was struck for a second time in 24 hours by one ASBM launched from Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen into the Gulf of Aden. This continued malign and reckless behavior by the Iranian-backed Houthis threatens regional stability and endangers the lives of mariners across the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. The Houthis claim to be acting on behalf of Palestinians in Gaza, and yet they are targeting and threatening the lives of third country nationals who have nothing to do with the conflict of Gaza. CENTCOM will continue to act with partners to hold the Houthis accountable and degrade their military capabilities. So, wow, guys, it is just getting very crazy down here. Lots and lots of more attacks. Like I said, during that time period where there wasn't really many attacks, there was still attempted attacks. There was still lots of reports coming out of the Houthis launching drone attacks, missile attacks. Many times what was being reported was the U.S. would say they would shoot these down. There would be ships that would come under attack where the missiles would maybe land nearby the ship, and then it'd be reported as they weren't actually hit. But definitely right now, what I've been seeing over the last couple weeks is these attacks are picking up very heavily. And I believe that this could be a lot in regards to the Israelis also declaring recently in the past few weeks that they could be continuing their siege of the Gaza Strip for the rest of the year potentially. Okay, at first they were saying that it would take them 6 weeks to work their way through Rafah, the southern city in the Gaza Strip, and then now I'm hearing it could take them till the end of the year. Okay, so definitely the tensions in the Middle East are rising every single day. The U.S. is coming out now reporting as well that this is the most significant battle that the U.S. Navy has fought since World War II, and right now they're fighting a battle against the Houthis. Okay, there's missiles and drones being fired back and forth from both sides, from the U.S. Navy along with the U.K. and many other coalition members that are down there trying to protect the Red Sea and the Gulf of Aden. This is basically a war that's happening down here where both sides are launching attacks on each other. So I just wanted to give you the latest out here regarding this attack, but there is lots of other information coming out regarding the Houthis down here in Yemen. I'll try to get to that later in a separate video and do some more reports for you guys. But wanted to let you know what happened here with this MV Verbena. Again, it was struck by, from what we know, at least 2 or 3 ballistic missiles caught on fire. We once again have confirmation that another sailor has been injured here, okay? And hopefully they survive from this attack. Let me know what you think down below. That's going to be it for this update. If you got something out of this, please smash that like button. Also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below. Hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. With that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.